What's the future? Well, for me, it was recording this video. Life happened, and little ADHD hyper-focused Peter completely lost interest in this video, which is why it's kind of rotted for many, many months. However, I really like the thumbnail, so I'm going to post it anyway, and you're just going to have to deal with me saying, Peter, edit this. Peter, put this up. Fact check this. I'm not doing it. And there's no fun little edits apart from the beginning. This video is basically just a little, basically an educational little insight into my future, which is happening now. Rotations, the clinical years of vetmed. And so if you're interested in that, that's what's going to play now. Hello and welcome back to the Dr. G channel. You're blessed with another video. I wanted to talk to you today about my future, and that is not some sort of ominous, oh my god, I'm going to die, what's my future? Like midlife crisis kind of thing. No. I mean, literally, what's my future going forward for the next couple of years of the vetmed course? Because I'm not sure how it works in every other uni, but at RVC, you have the first couple of years in Camden doing theory work and all the sort of book knowledge. And then the last couple of years, you go into serious rotations, clinical years. And that's where I am now. So you might be asking, Peter, what is rotations? Very good question. Rotations is basically applying all that bookwork and doing it. Rotations puts you with a range of species in a range of situations, testing the different aspects of what you've been taught in veterinary. And what I mean by that is I have, for example, my first rotation block, which is equine. You'll be working in the equine hospital. You'll be doing night shifts. You'll be doing all the range of typical equine issues like colic, tendon issues, lameness. And there's lots of different types of rotations. There is synergy, which is farm. You do 4 weeks. You do pathology. You do exotics, you do anesthesia. You do internal medicine and emergency. You do dermatology. You do all different ones. They're compulsory ones and there's optional ones. And there's a whole list of optional ones that you can pick from. For example, I did dermatology and shelter medicine, as well as acorn vets. It's basically you work in a vet practice, do a lot of stuff. Apparently it's really good though. Alongside rotations, you have to do your research project, which is something I'm going to talk about more on the channel down the line. So a lot of people have to balance that alongside rotations. And alongside rotations, we do EMS, which I covered in a previous video. I'll put a little taggy thing up there. And so that's essentially my next 2 years mapped out. I start after December. I've got exams in November time coming up in a couple of months. And I start rotations then. I do EMS for a couple of weeks. I then do my research and then I go do equine. And throughout the year, I'll do different blocks of rotations, getting to experience a whole different type of veterinary medicine, applying it, actually, applying anatomy and applying bookwork, all these conditions and these buzzwords. This also means that there's no content being taught, which sounds weird because you might be thinking, what do you mean? We will not be taught any more content via lectures. We are now done. However, obviously we're applying a lot of the knowledge we've been taught and it's very much still a learning curve. You don't stop learning in this career. And the goal is that you keep doing rotations until year 5. And then in year 5, you have your final year exams. You have your osces, which is it's the same in human medicine, I believe. Basically, they're very much a hands-on physical exam that you have to present your skill knowledge and your physical knowledge and actually obviously presenting and applying it. I believe, I'll correct myself here, I believe that all the other unis do a very similar sort of theme of rotations and osces and that. So no matter what, you'll have to experience a very similar sort of vein as what I'm going through now. And obviously it's quite scary, but it's very exciting. I think it's a really good experience to actually get to apply the knowledge that you've been developing, because all these big words, they're just words at the moment until you actually physically see them or you put them into reality and you do them or blah, blah, blah. And yeah, this is just a quick short video to describe what I'm going to go through, what my future is and what your future might be if you're going to do vet med. Rotations is a core aspect, especially in the RVC and as I said, the other universities. If you have any questions, please comment. And if you like this sort of content that I make, please support me. I want to be the first doctor to play the Doctor in Doctor Who. So if you want to help me on that journey, please do. I'm not sure how many more videos I'm going to make because I go on to placement again and then I have exams and then I start rotations as I just said. So upload fluctuations will be occurring. It's not going to be as golden, as beautiful as the last couple of months. I sort of hyper-focused and just spammed out videos like I'm doing now. It is currently 5:30 a.m. things I do for you guys. I love you guys too much. So yeah, subscribe, like, do the whole shebang, do the whole shabizzle.